With all of the insanity in the Republican Party, reports about Ron DeSantis' footwear, you got Donald Trump violating gag orders left and right, you got Republicans who have obviously put a new extremist in charge of the House of Representatives. After weeks of drama, it's been nonstop chaos coming from the GOP. And because of that, it's easy to forget important things like the fact that we have some of the most corrupt people on the planet serving in the United States Supreme Court, being led, of course, by none other than Clarence Thomas. That scandal, right? The Harlan Crow, Leonard Leo, all of that money, all those gifts he got, the loan that was recently reported that he just never paid back. We need answers to that particular scandal that has been going on for months, but continuously gets overshadowed by the other chaos being created by the rest of the Republican Party. But Democrats in the Senate this week assured us that they're not done. In fact, if anything, they're just getting started. The Senate Judiciary Committee, led, of course, by Democratic Senator Dick Durbin and Democratic Senator Sheldon Whitehouse, issued a letter this week informing both Harlan Crow and Leonard Leo that they're about to get hit with subpoenas because they're not happy with the information that these men have willingly given, of course, in response to congressional inquiries. So here's what happened. Obviously, when this scandal broke, right, when ProPublica did their phenomenal reporting talking about the fact that we have all this info that Clarence Thomas was not reporting these gifts. These men did have cases associated with their interests that went in front of the Supreme Court. Clarence Thomas was clearly conflicted in these issues. When all of that happened and the dust started to settle, Democrats in the Senate on the Judiciary Committee began their investigation. I use investigation in quotes there because they haven't really done a ton. And as part of that minor investigation, they did ask some questions of Harlan Crow, Leonard Leo, and they got back some responses. But according to them, let me just go ahead and read this from their letter they sent this week. By accepting these lavish, undisclosed gifts, the justices have enabled their wealthy benefactors and other individuals with business before the court to gain private access to the justices while preventing public scrutiny of this conduct. In order to adequately address this crisis, it is imperative that we understand the full extent of how people with interest before the court are able to use undisclosed gifts to gain private access to the justices. They then added that their replies to their questions, either they refused to comply or they gave limited information, which of course is what has now necessitated the need for the subpoenas. So basically what these two Democrats are saying is, listen, we gave you a chance. We asked you the questions. We wanted you to tell us honestly. You either straight up didn't answer us or the answers you gave us are really insufficient. So, prepare to get hit with subpoenas. The vote is, of course, expected to take place in this next week. Republicans may ask for a week, to kind of delay it, but that's about all they can do. It does not have to go in front of the full Senate for a vote. A simple majority vote by committee, which shouldn't be difficult to get, is all we need. And once that happens, we'll see what happens. Perhaps we get Judiciary Committee hearings. Hopefully they will be televised if that happens. But we need answers. The public needs to know if the Supreme Court is too corrupt to continue. Because right now, it sure as hell seems like it is. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.